Hey guys, welcome to SLT Learning, and today we're gonna cover the topic from the our Java series for the OOPS concept. And I will take the abstraction first because this is one of the crucial topic where we need to focus because it is the part of the I will just say is the key part of the OOPS concept. Okay, because if you do the programming right in Java, abstraction will be everywhere. And what is abstraction and how you can achieve right using the Java, we can learn in this couple of videos. Okay, I will divide the couple of videos so the concept will remain the clear for you, how you can achieve the abstraction and what is abstract class and what is interface. Okay, so let's first understand what is abstraction and how you can achieve that, right? So like many of you know, right, abstraction is one of the OOPS concept and where it is used to hide the information, like hide the implementation of the logic, right? So you if I give you the couple of example, right, let's suppose you are withdrawing the money using the ATM, right, and you insert the ATM card and you got the money. So that is the process that you know, right? But what exactly happening at the back side, right, in the machine, right, how it is validating your card informations and how it is sending the money out of from that particular ATM, right? So that particular information is not available for you, right? Means you don't know the actual logic and how it's work. So that is the key things, right? That is, you can consider those information, business related logical information will be hidden from the end user. Now the simplest example is that when you receive any call on your mobile, right, so you just accept and pick up the call, right, but you don't know how the call and how the internet or network will interacting with each other over the cloud, right? You don't know that particular part, but you only concerned about your end requirement. So over here we normally add the abstraction to achieve the security of our logical and functional, I will just say is the concept that we wrote behind the program. Okay, in a simple term. And how you can achieve the abstraction, there are two way you can achieve the abstraction. The first one will be the abstract class, right, and another one will be the interface. Now interface and abstract class both are the different things, right, and they are pretty much similar. I will show the similarity of them and also what is the difference between them in our couple of videos that we covered. Okay, but let me tell you, like let's suppose if you want to ensure, right, you are achieving the 100% abstraction, then you need to use the interface. Okay, and if you want to achieve not 100% but 0 to 100, then you can use the abstract class as well. Okay, so let's we do one thing, let's we take an example and I will show you how the abstract class is normally work. Okay, so we know the class concept, right, we have covered the basic stuffs, right? If you are not sure, then you can go to this my channel SLT Learning, right, and you can refer this Java programming stuffs. You will find many other things about API testing and QA related things, but this is what we can find more video about the Java, and I am gonna upload more detail about the Java programming on this particular series. Okay, so let's we do one thing, let's we start with the abstract class, right? So we know the class, how we normally create the class. Then what is the abstract class, right? So the abstract class is normally the class which help us to achieve the abstraction. And how we can define it, we need to use abstract keyword to create the abstract class. Okay, so that is the syntax. And now let me do one thing, let me show you how you can create the abstract class. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply go to our Eclipse and I will show you how you can do that particular part. Okay, so yeah, so I will create one folder over here and I will just say package, right, and I will just say abstraction concepts. Okay, create, and I will create one package over here for the abstracts class. Okay, I will make every concept clear for you so you can understand. Now suppose we need to create one abstract class, right? Now what will happen if you want to create an abstract class, it simply you can right click and go to this is class, and I will just say this is my abstract class. Okay, and this is my class for, let's suppose I want to create a class for car, right? Different kind of car I want to create a one class car. So this is our class has been created, right? This is simple class car under this package, right? Now how you can make it abstract, right? So you can use the keyword abstract, right? And this is become the abstract class. So this is how you can define the abstract class, right? Now what is the limitation, what is the things that you can define under the abstract class, right? So you can define the abstract method and the non-abstract method, right? What is abstract method? Let me show you one thing. So if you just say abstract keyword, and I will just say car will be having the speed. Okay, car will be having the speed, right? And I will write it like this way. Sorry, I will write it like this. So you see, everything looks fine, right? But normally, how we wrote the method? When we wrote the method, we normally add our body, right? Like let's suppose we wrote our code over here, something, right? So let's suppose, yeah, I'm just gonna write this is for testing, right? So this is our one abstract method that we have also written the implementation, right? Now let's we add another method. I will just say is void, and I will just say is number. Okay, and in number, okay, sorry, let me remove this one, this will not come, right? And in number, what I can do, I can just say is and I will just say my number is 1 2 3 4, something like that way, right? So now in an abstract class we have two methods. This is abstract method and this is non-abstract simple method, right? That we have, or we can also say integer, something like that way we can write. We can also write integer method or anything, but let me keep void. Okay, so you see over here this error is coming. So now if I mouse over, right, it just says remove abstract modifier. You cannot use abstract modifier because you have given the implementation detail, right? What exactly this particular abstract method will do, you have written over here, right? So this is not allowed. So what is the core key, I will just say behind the abstract class to implement the abstraction. And what is abstraction? It is about to hide the implementation from the end user. Okay, so this is the car. Let's suppose this is the government policy for the car, right? And they are going to decide the speed, right? High speed and low speed for the different, and they will provide the number. So it says you should not, if I mouse over again, it says remove the abstract modifier or remove the method body. You see, so abstract method do not specify a body. So this is the things. So this is, so you know, right, what is abstract method? You should not provide the body in the abstract class itself. So what I will do, I will remove this one and I will add a semicolon over here, and our error is gone, right? So this is our one of the class. You got my point? So this is our abstract class. Now suppose I want to create another class, and this is class is Honda, right? I will create a one Honda class. So this is the Honda class that I have created. Now I want to extend this abstract class, right? So I will just say extend keyword, and I will just say this particular car. So I am extending this particular car over here, right? This is the concept of inheritance. We will see in detail how the inheritance work, but this is what we are doing. This is our child class and this is our parent class, right? Super class, and we are extending the property of this particular super class like the parent class. Now what is happening? You see, Honda is giving us error. It says the type Honda must implement. You see, we have hide the implementation from the car, the abstract class. Implement the inherited abstract method car dot speed. So this, you see, it says you need to add some detail for this particular method. So I will just click on add unimplemented method. Okay, and I will click on this. Or you can make the Honda as an abstract class. If you make the Honda as an abstract class, then these two will become the abstract class and you no need to define the method. but I will click over here. Okay, I want to define void speed over here. So simply I will write it down, Honda speed, I will just is sorry, I will just says 120 kilometer per hour, right? And just hold on, let me, okay, yeah, okay. Now this is our unimplemented method from the car class, okay, abstract class. And now error is gone. Now what you can do, you can also add some other method, right? You can also add some other method specific to Honda car. This is just an abstraction, right? This is the high level policy that you have implemented, but you can also create some other void color, right? So I will just says black Honda car, something like that way, right? So this is another method, but you now you see, you do not see override over here because this is override from this particular abstract class. This is abstract method. Okay, now let's we do the same thing. Okay, I will create class. I will just say is class Tata extend car, right? As soon as I will just say extend class, right? It just says implement the unimplement method speed, right? And I will just copy this one. So for Tata I will just say 160. Okay, I will just say 160. So this is the simple line I am printing, but normally the logic of this particular things will come over here, right? How this is different from one class to another class. But if you use this abstract class as a parent class, you have to implement the method which it has defined. So this is, you can say, is government like the guideline from the abstract class, right? If you want to use me, you have to implement this method, right? Let's suppose the real time example, right? If you go to for a home loan, right, then government has decided few of the policy for the home loan, right? You must be fulfill that particular things to apply and get the home loan. Now, so you can consider this is the government policy where it has some protocol to be followed, and these are the different banks, right, that we have, and they have to follow this protocol. So when we talk about interface, we will take the bank loan example, but over here the similar things will be happening. Now we will have a two class. Let me says, I will just say color, another one, right? Color over here, and this is color, this is class color for Tata, and this is color for Honda. Now I will just say it's black, so I will just say white Tata car, right? So this is simply, we have three class. Two is our normal class and one is abstract class, and abstract class can have abstract method and non-abstract method. Okay, this is one thing you need to always make sure. Abstract class will start with the abstract keyword, and abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract method, variables, and anything, right? And this is how you can call, you can inherit the abstract class using the extend keyword, and you need to implement the unimplemented method over here. Okay, so this is done. Now let's we do one thing. Let me just create one class, right? So I will just says user information class. This is our main class from where we gonna use this particular class. Okay, now let's suppose we have these particular things. Okay, so now what we need to do, I will extend this one, or no need to extend. What we can do, this is our main class. I will just simply create the object. Okay, so I will create the object of what is the Honda, right? HT is equal to new Honda. So this is the object, right? This is the object of this Honda class. Now what I will do, if I just says hd dot speed, right, I can see the method, then hd dot color, right, I can see the method. Now the similar way I can just say Tata td is equal to new Tata, right? and I can just say td dot speed and td dot color, right? This is the method that we are calling, right? This for method that we are calling. Now what will happen, right? There is one more method, right? That is called the abstract. This is the on abstract method number, right? So if you want to call it, we need to create a object of this class, car class, right? Or what we can do, right? We can just extend that car class and we can call it, or we can directly call it like this way, car dot, or just hold on, I think we should extend, right? Or if we extend, we need to also implement the car methods, or we can do one thing, we can just create a, we can first run this particular class and we will see what is happening. Okay, so I will right click and click on run the Java application, and it will print the for information. You see Honda speed, black Honda car, then okay, over here again I have written by mistake Honda speed, we need to correct it Tata speed, Tata speed, and we need to, now this is the method we need to call, right? So how we can call this method, car cr new car, right? And cr dot, just hold on, it just says okay, cannot initiate the type car, you cannot initiate because it is an abstract class, right? You cannot initiate that particular class. So what you can do, right, you need to call that particular method. What you can do, so you can either use this one, hd dot, I will just say is the number, right? You see you can use any of this is child class Honda or TT to print the number, to call the number method. And you see when you try to create the object of the abstract class, it says you cannot create the object of the abstract class. Make sure this is one thing. So all we are learning practically, right? We are checking and we are learning practically. Now this will also get printed. Okay, if you print it now, that number will also get printed. So this is what it's all about, abstract class, guys. Okay, there are many things you can learn on you can read about this in a internet, but this is what you can feel when you work on programming, right? You need to make sure these particular things, why you use abstract class and what is the key things to use the abstract class. Okay, so what we will do in a next video, right, we will learn about the interface, how similar way we can create the interface, and what is the difference. In the third video we will learn what is the difference between the interface and the abstract class. Okay, yeah, thank you for watching this video.